Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Just wanted to document the curiosities for this year's coming college football championship. This is the first year we're having the championship game without a BCS. They did a playoff this year. Oregon defeated Florida State. This year's Heisman winner defeated last year's Heisman winner. And Ohio State defeated Alabama. Both Oregon and Ohio State come into the game with regular season records of 13-1. And what's curious is the gematria of these two states. Oregon is the 33rd state. It is the only state with a gematria of 74. And Ohio is the 17th state, and it is the only state with a gematria of 47. So 47 and 74. The game's going to be hosted in Arlington. Arlington has a Pythagorean gematria of 47. Earlier this year on November 4th, Election Day, the day we decided the 114th Congress on 11-4. Can you imagine 114 and 11-4? See how similar those numbers look? On that date, the Cleveland Cavaliers also played the Portland Trail Blazers. So again, Oregon versus Ohio. There just seemed to be something curious about that to me, this early cross-conference matchup between 47 and 74 on this curious day. It made me think something bigger is coming between Oregon and Ohio, or maybe something big in Oregon and Ohio. And perhaps this college championship game is also part of this future broadcasting. For a little insight into the game, I used the knowledge I learned from the World Series. So let me take you back to the World Series. The World Series was decided on 10-29-14. The Giants won their fourth game on this day, securing their third World Series of the last five. Bruce Bochy was the coach. The name Bochy has a simple English gematria of 53, just like the date 53. And if you can recall, earlier in the day, a 53-year-old missing fan of the NFL was found 110 miles from where he was lost, and this was the 110th World Series. That fan's name also summed to 53 in Pythagorean gematria, so I felt like on that day they were dropping all sorts of clues about 53, and that was the key showing us that the Giants were going to win the World Series. So, for this game, I looked at the coaches' names and the date just to see if there was anything similar, and I found this. The head coach of Oregon is Mark Helfrich. Mark has a simple English gematria of 43, Helfrich 69. 43 plus 69 equals 112. And this is a lot like the date of the game, January 12th, 112. The game will be 112. So, perhaps a major clue there. What else did I want to show you, True Seeker? The other coach he's going up against is Urban Meyer, who's coached many teams. He's coached all over the place, Urban Meyer. He's also got that special name, gematria. Sometimes I wonder if we'll see him as an NFL coach someday. Also, True Seeker, I want to show you this. A month back, if you would have Google searched Oregon, Ohio, if you just would have wrote in Oregon, Ohio, this picture would load up on Google. If you type it in today, you're going to get a picture of the preview of the college football game. But a month ago, you would have got this. This is a town in Ohio. And for whatever reason, it was showing us this image when you did this Google search. This town with kind of like a fireball here. Very curious. So, you know, I've had my eyes on the Super Bowl. Maybe we should also have our eyes on some college football games. But something in me just tells me that they wouldn't pick on a college football game. Maybe I'm mistaken there. Anyhow, if you're a betting man, I think Oregon is the safe bet in this game. Just my 2 cents. All right. Until next time, True Seeker.